is Tristan with Nerdettes Newsstand, and we have some really great developments in the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case. Now, again, we are specifically talking about the one coming up in August, and it is the op-ed written for the Washington Post and the defamation suit for $50 million. Now, in case, I will put the link to my playlist in the description, but we did just have both Penelope Cruz and Winona Ryder come out and say what a great, humble man Johnny Depp is. They are coming in with their declaration as character witnesses to show that this man could not possibly do this, and he is being wrongfully accused and judged in the eyes of not only the media, but the court system itself. So, now we are getting the trifecta, because Winona and him did date for, I think it was 4 years. Penelope Cruz knew him more than half of his life. Now we are getting the mother of Johnny Depp's children coming out and saying that not only is she going to do a declaration and she is going to be a character witness, she is willing to testify for him on his behalf at the defamation trial. Now, Vanessa Paradis, I am sorry if I am saying that last name incorrectly, was with Johnny Depp for a very, very long time. Not only that, but they have children together. So, he has gotten these people very close to him and women. So, proving, how he treats women. He has gotten, his ex-wife, they were together 17 years. His ex-guest lover is the best way to put it, in Winona. They were together 4 years. These things are really great characters. So I'm glad to see. I would actually like to see Keira Knightley come out. I know they work together quite a bit too. But as of right now, he's doing really, really well. And I don't see Amber having much of a case. She's still active on Instagram, but all of her comments are limited. And she doesn't want to hear what you have to say, because we're all saying the same thing, Amber. Your time is up! So, let's take a look at this article. It says, Vanessa Paradis willing to testify on ex-husband Johnny Depp's behalf at the defamation trial. Johnny Depp's former wife, Vanessa, has joined his ex-fiancée Winona Ryder and longtime pal Penelope Cruz in defending the actor against these assault allegations. French star Paradis, and I did look her up. I didn't know much about her, to be honest with you, besides her association to Johnny, and she has been a singer, a model. She has acted in quite a bit of movies, so she's been pretty successful herself, besides being, Johnny Depp's arm candy. So who is mom to Depp's kids, Lily and Jack? And when I was actually looking this up, when I was looking her up, I seen Lily, what she looks like now. And that child, he is in for a world of hurt, because she is going to be absolutely stunning. Like, oh boy, you gotta put her on a leash. She is a pretty girl. Has added her support to the Pirates of the Caribbean star in his defamation against ex-wife Amber Heard. The actress and singer who dated Depp for 14 years has joined Cruz and Ryder in filling out declarations in this Virginia case, insisting Heard's allegations of abuse throughout the couple's 15 months marriage are false facts. Yeah, well, I could say so much about Amber, and I'm going to be nice, for 5 minutes, and that's about all I get to be nice. Insisting she is not only, so she filled out this declaration, and then she insists she is willing to testify for her ex-husband's behalf in documents obtained by the blast. Vanessa says, I have known Johnny Depp for more than 25 years. We've been partnered for 14 years. We have raised 2 children together. Throughout all these years, I've known Johnny to be a kind, attentive, generous, and non-violent person and father. This woman knows him inside and out. She knows everything that makes him tick. She knows everything that, how to push his buttons, everything. They went through a divorce. Obviously, that is very hard, very public. Same thing with Amber, very public divorce. But if she is saying this about somebody that she fell out of love with, she left, she has 2 children with, that is a really, really good sign. That is not only showing that they can work together in a relationship, but to have common children is showing how great this is. Like, this is probably, in my opinion at least, the best person he could have got on his side. The other two were great because they were more public. But this person knows every single thing about him. You know, she knows what he looks like when he picks his nose. Like, come on, she knows everything. And she insists Johnny's laid-back nature has landed him his great reputation in Hollywood, adding, on movie sets, the actors, directors, and entire crews adore him because he is humble and respectful to everyone, as well as being one of the best actors we've seen. And I would agree with that to what I've seen. Now, when I originally came out with my video about him possibly being the Joker, I was kind of against it in the beginning, and then I thought it would be great for the WB and for the DCEU to do. The more and more I think about it, I actually think he could be quite well in this role. He can act from, psycho to funny to crazy, so I really think he would be a great addition. Even Kevin Smith came out and said something positive about it, which Kevin Smith can be a crybaby, but he can also be a large influence on stuff like this. So I was happy to see that. Heard won a divorce settlement for her ex after accusing him of violent acts throughout their marriage. But she really drew Depp's ear with the 2018 piece she wrote for the Washington Post, in which she referred to herself as a public figure representing domestic violence. And this is entirely what made her career, and that is why she did it. She did it to get that public eye on her. And then she got Mira, and then she got the L'Oreal contract. Her career skyrocketed because she wrote this Washington Post op-ed. Now, everything she said in it, from what we can see so far, is absolutely allegations and false. But she did it to use the Me Too movement to push herself into the limelight, and it absolutely worked. You know what? We call those kind of people garbage. It's absolutely gross. He is seeking damages in excess of $50 million. You know what I'd like to see him do is just turn it around and donate it to charity of domestic violence, real victims. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. We got some time with that. I am aware of the allegations in which Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. She wrote, "This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known. And from my personal experience of many years, much more than Amber, might I add, I can say he was never violent or abusive to me. These outrageous statements have been really distressing. They have also caused damage to my career because, unfortunately, people have gone on believing these false facts. Not only that, but we see the media framing it like Amber is still innocent. Really? What is wrong with you? This is so upsetting, as he has helped so many people in his personal and professional life with kindness and generosity." And there we have it. A declaration from probably the most important person in his life for so many years. So this is fantastic. This is the trifecta of declarations he could get, and he's doing a really good job of setting himself up for success. And I'm really glad to see this. I'm actually curious to see if we get more come out, because it's been 3 this week alone. And I know he's just setting up for this case. I get that. But I'm curious to see what more comes out, especially before his March 23rd case with the Sun, which, like I've said before, will be the first time he squares off against Amber, and she has to, address those audio recordings of her saying, she hit him and stuff. So I'm curious to see how that goes. I will just have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Alice Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.